Hi Julie, Pete here, just making you a quick video about the exercise program that I have written for you. Firstly, the things that apply to all exercises. Time under tension, more important than anything else. For example, that's the time you take to complete the exercise. So if we're doing a dumbbell curl, for example, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, so it's 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down, nice and slow. Alright, that emphasizes strength. Alright, that applies to all exercises, nice and slow. Okay, second thing, breathing. Okay, the hardest part of the exercise, you exhale. So if we're doing a push-up, okay, which isn't on the program, but just as an example. Okay, so as we go down, which is the easiest part, we breathe in, and then breathe out on the harder part of the exercise, which is the pushing part. Okay, the third thing is work sets 2 and 3 to exhaustion. You're really fit, so I feel really confident that you can do that. So first exercise, for example, is a plank. Alright, set 1, okay, Swiss ball decline plank, alright, on your arms at this stage. Okay, so we get our Swiss ball. Alright, we support our feet. Okay, we keep our back nice and straight, and we just hold that position. We tense up our glutes and we tense up our core, and we just hold that position. Okay, so the first set, I just want you to do it for 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, and then give yourself a 30-second rest. The second and the third set, you do it to failure. Okay, which means you just hold it for as long as you can. Okay, so get back into the position of having a 30 seconds rest, and away you go. And if you have a timer on there, then you can track yourself to see how long you can go for. Alright, and you try and hold that position for as long as you possibly can. Bear in mind, if you roll out, just have your feet there, that makes it a bit harder. So it's a good idea to perhaps make it a bit harder. You can play around with that. Okay, so sets 2 and 3. Okay, hold for as long as you can till you just can't hold any longer, and see if you can improve that way by increasing the time you can hold it for each time. Okay, so that's the Swiss ball decline plank. The next exercise on the list is it's called a medicine ball wood chop, but you can do it with your dumbbells. Okay, so I need to adjust that camera so you can get the height. There we go, that's better. Okay, it's high to low. Alright, so we're going to start with your dumbbell up here. We're going to bring it down to your toes and back up. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, other side. From left to right, high left, down to low right. Nice and slow movement. Depending on the weight, alright. First set, do half a dozen to 10, okay. Second set, nice and slow, again to exhaustion until you can't do any more, okay. Exercise number 2. Exercise number 3. Core hundreds. Core hundreds. Simply lie on your back. Can you see that okay? I think so. Lie on the back and lift your legs to about 45 degrees and hold. Just hold it there for as long as you can. Tensing up your core, tensing up your butt, and just holding. Set number 1. 25 to 30 seconds, rest for 30 seconds, set number 2 and set number 3. Hold it for as long as you can, again, until exhaustion, until you can't hold it anymore. And if you've got the timer there, write it down and you can track your improvement. Okay, core hundreds. Okay, chest dumbbell chest press. When you do set 1, use your lighter dumbbells. When you do set 2, do your heavier dumbbells. Okay, when you get a bench, you can use your bench and lie on the bench, but until you do, the Swiss ball will do. Okay, so you use your Swiss ball to support your back. You roll out, elbows bent at 90 degrees, and that's your starting position. Alright, breathe out. Again, set number 1, half a dozen to 10, that you're concentrating on that pace, nice slow pace on your breathing. Set number 2, do as many as you can till you can't do any more. So go heavier with the second set, go light with the first set, your 4 kilo dumbbells I think, and then progress on to your 5 or 6 kilo, whatever they are. Okay, so that's the exercise number 4. Okay, exercise number 5, very similar exercise, a fly. Okay, same position, you use your Swiss ball until you get a bench. Alright, you grab your dumbbells, you get in the same position down here. This time with your elbows bent at the same angle the whole time. You sit back, okay, you extend down as far as you can, together. Raising the pace, alright, about 4 seconds to complete each rep. Okay, again, like all the other exercises, you do 8 to 10 on the first set with the lighter one, then get on to the heavier ones and do as many as you can, but don't compromise that pace. Keep it that pace, alright, until failure. Okay, alright, that's the dumbbell fly. Last one, walking lunges. Number 1, set number 1, do them without weights, okay, or the lighter weights, whichever you think's appropriate. Okay, so when you do walking lunges, back's got to go straight, the knee comes up, comes down, then you bend your back knee to the ground, and then you extend out, back knee to the ground again. Okay, so if you do about 10 of those with either no weight or a light weight, and then on rep 2 and rep 3, alright, use your weight. Use your weights to hold down to make it that little bit harder. Bend down, concentrate on that nice slow pace. Okay, and again, set 2 and 3 to exhaustion or close to it, where your effort level is about 9 out of 10. Okay, so the overall picture is that we've got exercise 1, decline plank, the wood chops, and the hundreds are all core exercises, which that's what I've emphasised, because I think, at least initially, for the next 4 weeks, that's where you need to concentrate, because you're only ever as strong as your core. It doesn't matter how much dumbbell work, upper body exercises you do, lower body exercises you do, you're always limited to how strong your core is. So keep your core strong first. So that's why I've concentrated on that to start with. This will change. Okay, and then 2 chest exercises, the dumbbell chest press and the flies, because we're working at upper body and shoulders. okay, which was an area where from our testing we needed to do more of the work. And then just to finish off, the lunges, so we give your legs a nice strength workout as well. Okay, hope this helps. So I'm going to send you through this video and the written script, and I would suggest 3 times a week would be ideal. 2 is enough. Good luck.